Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hello. Laura Pecor, Chatty Jan, Lou Pons, Angie B. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I'm wearing my favorite shirt today. That's what I do. I grow a beard and I know things. Love this shirt. Cotton Candy Boobs, thank you. You're awesome. Wee Scottish Ma, hello. Good to see y'all. So how's everybody's weekend so far? For the love of books, hello. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome. Hey, Darzilla. Because my honey to say hi.
Chatty Jen, Laura, Wee Scottish Ma, Angie, Lou, Darzilla. For the love of books. Yeah, I think that's a new name. May have seen her once or twice. Good morning. You guys, I have the best husband ever if you didn't already know. I didn't feel great. I still have a little bit of a headache. It's like 2 migraines in a week, almost a week exactly. And anyway, he wanted an excuse to ride his bike, but he actually went and got me, I like these, he always wants me to drink more water, so I drink the flavor water, those ice waters, you know. He went and got me 3 of those, and before we went to Canada, I got these Japanese ice cream things. They're like mochi or mochi.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're called.
They're so fucking good. Anyway, so I'm hooked on those. So he bought me 3 of them. Not even 1 or 2, but 3. I asked him this morning, did you only get 1 serving of mochi or 2? And he's like, check the freezer. And I looked and there was 2 and I ate 1 last night, so 3. You feel warm. Isn't he, seriously, if there was really a award for best husband, he gets it.
No.
It's true.
Just doing what a husband's supposed to do, baby.
I'll be in chat in a little bit. I'm going to roll. Oh, man. Lou looks like my friend Selena. Very pretty.
Stitching, bitching, true crime. Hello, Prairie. Hello, Trey. Loriam. Yeah. She's happy. That means I get to be happy later.
Yeah. I kind of owe you. Okay.
Lupin says, thank you. I'm flattered.
Aw.
Hey, Mary. Sharon Tuck. Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
I am Sin says hello.
Hi, Sin.
Hey, Sin.
Hi, everybody. You guys are awesome.
Gonna have a nice little chill chat. Hey, Peaches.
A little chill chat with some coffee.
You're painting a portrait of Cher.
What?
Oh, I want to see that when it's done.
Oh my gosh. Cotton Candy Boobs, Marie.
Hello, Cotton Candy Boobs. Oh,
Cotton
check it out.
Candy Boobs. I'm telling, don't you dare stand up.
Not all the way.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not
telling
wearing
you,
pants.
his favorite shirt. He always has to make sure it's first in the wash.
I love this shirt. I'm gonna wear it out.
We almost gotta find you one in every color.
Should put this up on Teespring, actually. So who's been doing something exciting this weekend? We've just been chill.
And I told Cotton Candy Boobs. And I got Dad and his brother looking online. You can buy. We're going to look at the BAMPs. We're getting ordering them because when you told us we were already in Vernon, right? But she wanted magnets, remember? So on our way home, we looked at everywhere. And I was going to get keychains too, thinking could make those into magnets. But this one doesn't say Vernon, British Columbia, but we got you this one right down from Dad's house while we were visiting Dad. So it's extra special. And when we get the other ones that say Vernon, British Columbia, Banff, British Columbia, and Calgary, Alberta, we'll send them all to you.
Yep.
Because we love you, love you.
Yes, we do.
With some Canadian candy, too, we will.
Yeah, we're on it. We looked, but like we figured gas stations, they'd have like little trinkets or something, but no.
Yeah. What's weird is I swear I saw them on the way when I went in. I saw magnets and keychains, but it was before you said anything. So it's like once we were actually looking for them, we couldn't fucking find them. It was bizarre.
Been chilling on a float in the ocean with my cooler stocked and earbuds in. Nice. That's a good way to spend a weekend. Portrait may take a little while as I'm visually impaired, but don't panic because I can still see straight ahead most days. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Too hot to do anything. 40 with the humidex here today. And your AC died. Oh, no. It is shocking how much we rely on air conditioning now. Like when I was a kid, we didn't have it. And I was fine. I remember, playing outside, going to the pool, doing whatever, being okay in the house. But now, holy cow, if we got to keep it low. Otherwise, I'm just like, oh, I'm dying. Oh, my God. I can't take it. Good. Holy. Cat Chubbs just jumped up to the windowsill and he damn near knocked the table over. I'd say, you're going on a diet, Chubbs. That's ridiculous. I had a fan and lived to talk about it. Yeah. Your air conditioner over there is open your windows. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, truck stops. Yeah. That would have been a good, well, one of the places we stopped at was a truck stop. And yeah, they didn't have nothing, but oh well. I remember radiators. I don't miss them. God, those things were annoying. The one place I lived in, I was 18. It was my first apartment. And it had radiator heat. But you couldn't turn it all the way off. Otherwise, it would bang. And for some reason, they wouldn't shut the boilers off in the summer. So if you turned it right off, it would just be like pang, 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 pang. No way you're going to get any sleep. So you had to have it on a little. Oh my God. Even in the summer, it had to be on. It was so annoying. It's amazing what you get used to, though. Wasn't in the 40s when we were kids, though. I remember it getting pretty darn hot here. But yeah, maybe we do get hotter summers. New York's one of your favorite states. I've always wanted to go to New York. Someday. Hey, Kimberly Brummett. Good to see you. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. Even now, like in modern homes, generally speaking, they put the duct under the window. I'm not sure why they do that. Not everywhere, but Yeah, like in bedrooms and stuff, it's very commonly underneath the window. Foods bomb in New York. My hair needs to come back, looked awesome longish. Yeah, that's what I do. I buzz it and then I let it grow. But yeah, I wanted to have it short for the bike trip. So that's why that happened. I'm glad I did because it was unbelievably hot. And this just it adds so much heat. Like a chia. Chia Prairie. Yeah, we are. We have free healthcare, but really we pay for it with tax. Hey, Sam's Garage. How you doing, buddy? Been a while. Yeah, he definitely loves me. Sometimes a little bit too much. Well, can't complain though. The 45 minutes from Syracuse. Well, when, well, no, I'm going to say when we do end up at the point where we can tour the states to meet up with everybody, New York's definitely one of the stops for sure. New York, Florida, Nevada, and hit some places in between too. Nobody showed up for our meetup in Calgary, but that's not surprising because we don't have many followers in Canada. Most of our followers are in the States, so. I was going to take out my motorcycle, but I think spending time with my kids is more fun. I'm going to take them out with their go-karts to the park. Nice. Yeah, you love them go-karts, don't you? I haven't ridden one of those since I was a kid. We'll be taking the bike out today for a little bit. My license plate expires at the end of today, and I'm going to be really busy next week with work, so won't be riding till at least next weekend. Oklahoma. Yeah. I've always wanted to, on the bike, hit all 48 states. It would take a while, but I think that'd be an awesome trip because it's like every state has something cool. Except North Dakota. North Dakota's got nothing. Made your own go-kart when you were a kid? Still don't have your license, so I'd be riding scared. Uh-oh. Cher is humming and hawing on whether or not she wants to get her motorcycle license. She liked the trip a lot, but at the same time, she does get super nervous. So we'll see what happens with that. The temp now, it's really nice right now. 64. And it's going to get up to 72. So a bit of a cooler day. We're going to get hotter next week. But it's nice. It's sunny. Perfect day. A few years ago, I rode a Greyhound from New York to California. It took 5 days and I was exhausted. I got to see so much. Yeah, because buses, they stop in pretty much every town, don't they? I took a bus, oh God, that was a long time ago, once. And yeah, it just took forever to get anywhere. Got insurance and registration, so it's good until you get a ticket. Yeah. Well, as long as you don't get pulled over. I mean, if they just see you going and scan your plate, they see, oh, it's insured and everything, good to go. As long as they don't check for that license. A train would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty sweet. Feels like 104 in Toronto. Oof. Yikes. Yeah, we had a hell of a heat wave. We actually, yeah, when we were in Vernon, that was their hottest days of the year. And then we come back here to catch the tail end of the heat wave here. So yeah, it was just hot, hot, hot. So it's nice to have a couple of cooler days. Oh, maybe what else I'll do today is start working on putting up some of the pictures and videos and stuff we got of the trip. We did a little bit, but yeah, I've got tons. Yeah, I believe that was in Manitoba. Yeah, he was schizophrenic and off his meds. He's out now. I don't think people like that. I mean, it's not fair that they were born with a head full of bad wiring or whatever, but if they're that dangerous to society, if they don't take their medication, they shouldn't be allowed to walk around free. It's just, I no. You see, babe, we should collaborate on a documentary. Sure. What do you got in mind? Yeah, it is sad. That poor guy. Just sitting on a bus. And then his life just ended just like that. We should take a ride to Mark and Cher when things get lifted. We'll meet up at Syracuse and ride together. That's a long ride from over there to here. God, that's got to be 2,000 miles. All right, we Scottish, Ma. I don't even know where there's a train stop around here for like passenger trains. I'm not even sure. True crime genre, but a case that's been solved so we can show closure. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm down. No, never been to Alaska. It does get boring riding by yourself. Definitely. Especially if you live in like I live in a small town. It's always the same roads. Want to meet up and have a puff with Cher? Oh yeah. Hey, Aaron. Oh, same with Carla Homolka, her husband, and Luca. Canadian laws seem to be less than in the States. Yeah. Canada law, life in prison is 25 years. Did you hear the phone call with True? She was heartbroken over Summer God Love Her. No, I didn't. Who put that out? I don't think I've ever heard anything from True. I wouldn't mind checking that out, though. That whole case is just drains you because we're not getting anywhere. It doesn't matter where we look. There's just no answers. I don't even know what to do with that case anymore. And she talked with Allie on the phone. Evil Exists has a clip. Okay, I'll check him out. Yeah, he's a good channel. There's lots of good stuff there. I know the feeling, Cotton Candy. I don't remember where to go. Like I don't know what to do with it anymore. Like it doesn't matter what I try and think up or look at. It's like I've already done it. Oh, you remember that? I'm not allowed to shave. Apparently, I'm not allowed to shave it now until we get married. So it's going to be good and long by then. Yeah, it gets more and more frustrating. Yeah, it does. I don't know if we're ever going to get answers. We might catch a little bit of something when Donk gets out of jail at the end of October. Where is the FBI in Summer's case? Yeah, they were involved. Which, honestly, I always thought that was a bit weird that the FBI was involved. Because it's usually they don't get involved unless it's like federal crime. So did they know right from the start that she crossed state lines? Like, I always wondered about that. Why the FBI was involved so quick. Still think it's the church. Yeah. Could be another reason the FBI is in on it. Because I think it would have to be a federal agency to like dive into the church. I'm pretty sure that state law enforcement doesn't have authority. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. But I kind of thought that's the way it was.
Well, I'm quoting you.
Cher's quoting me. Think the parents are accountable. Well, I think for sure Candace is, because her story of what happened that day when they got back to their house does not make sense. And that's it right there. why would you lie unless you had something bad to hide? So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the state lines thing, or maybe the church thing. Show Mark some love. Yes. Hit some thumbs up. Share this out. Do all that fun stuff. Join the memberships if you're feeling frisky. I have seriously got to do some more stuff for members. I am so sorry to all the members. I know I haven't been doing much of anything on there, but I will. Hey, Token Panel Hopper. That's a good name. It's time to do the switcheroo. Go get some more coffee. You guys are probably bored out of your minds with me doing this every time, but I always get a kick out of it, and I'm going to keep doing it just because. Man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? You just listen to that call, not sure what to make of it? Yeah, I want to listen to it just to see, but like of all the people who are connected to Summer, I don't think True had anything to do with what happened this summer. That's one person I think I can eliminate from the equation. Shorty, if the dogs are the key, and Don said answers are in their interviews, Paw Patrol being Summer's favorite, Chase being put in the planter, and all the toys of Paw Patrol, maybe Chase is who Don is trying to say. Maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe Don was trying to drop hints. I really can't say. You were just singing to your husband, driving him crazy. Atta girl. Speaking of singing, we got challenged to some kind of lip sync challenge thing by Lip Lock No More. So I'm not too sure what we got to do. I think we just got to like play a video and pretend like we're singing it. I don't know. Who said what? Hey, Gabble Geeks. Is Don clever enough to drop hints like that? You know, neither answer would surprise me. He comes across as this, well, at first he came across as this, poor, broken down country bumpkin. But then we knew that was a farce. And he was just like this hothead drug addict, alcoholic. So I don't know. He was smart enough to play it the way he did at the start. So maybe if you go back and watch Cher's interviews with Don, it's a completely different Don than the Don we got to know before he went to jail. Hey, Gigi. Can't wait to see the lip sync. Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, nothing would really surprise me with this case anymore. Seems like every avenue has like a hint of possibility, but nothing really, no real solid theory that I've heard or come up with that I think, okay, this is the one. Hey, Rosie May. The only theory, well, the one theory that I keep coming back to is that Hunter did something accidentally. And that's why Allie backed Hunter's story and lied about seeing Summer and made up all that, because apparently that wasn't even true. But she was just backing up Hunter's story. And Candace, obviously, if Hunter did something, she made up her story. And because it was an accident, they just didn't want Hunter to get in trouble. So I don't know, maybe. Yeah. It is a possibility, Sandra. I mean, really, anything's possible. The only thing I don't think is possible is her just wandering off the property. Still get the feeling she's up in the Smoky somewhere. Yeah, she could be. I mean, they searched what, a 5 mile radius around the house with dogs and stuff. I mean, she could be 10 miles away. She could be on the other side of the world right now. Who knows? Andrew Hilt said the first thing Hunter said to him after Summer got home was, "Dad, I've gotten myself in some trouble." I think the scent and footprints were planted. Well, the footprints thing always bothered me because it was only like 1 or 2 footprints. It wasn't like they could track where she was walking or whatever. I never understood the footprint thing. Yeah, but do you really put your trust in a guy like Andrew? Not so much. I do not agree. I don't not agree that she wandered off. Look at all the children that were reported missing after and have been found. She would have been found now if she wandered. I think so, yeah. Yeah, Candace could have backed into her. Yeah, Dawn always said that. She's not on the property, not around the property. And I believe that because they had so many dogs out there. They had air scent dogs, ground scent dogs, cadaver dogs. You know, if there was any human remains close to that house, they would have found it.
Yeah, but it could be like Jacob Wetterling case where he had a police radio and had police in the police department. They never guessed him, and for what, like 12 years or 22 years, something like that, he got away with it because he kept continuously moving.
Mm-hmm.
So, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. It could be anything.
And when you get a minute, if you pull up and share a screen at Lip Lock No More and see her lip sync challenge, if you want to rewind or fast forward to the end there where she calls you out.
Yeah, we'll check that out. So the story goes, they returned from a day at the pond and she was then missing. Basically, yeah. Yeah, they were out for the day. Oh, here comes Chubbs. Please don't try and claw your way up on top of me. Just wait to see what he's going to do. Hey. That's the vibe I got too. Yeah, he felt like they were just going through all that crap for nothing. Yeah, we don't know what her siblings have said. But that's the other thing. I mean, law enforcement never did tell us anything. Did the children's story, whatever they said, line up? Because all we've heard is what Dawn and Candace have said. So that's another one that's just, we don't know. And until they're 18 and all that, we won't know. And maybe even then they won't even say. Yeah, he was. And he had a couple of slips. And he said someone threw Summer in her car. I think that might not be an exact quote, but he did use the word her. So for some reason, he kind of leaned towards it being a woman. Okay, you want to come get on my lap? Oh, come on. And say hi to the people. I think you remember Lawson saying the brothers saw Summer going out the basement door. And they couldn't have seen that from upstairs. Because we know the layout of that house. There's no way they could have seen it. Yeah. Yeah, he said when he went down there and he saw his boys and the neighbor searching and calling for her, and his heart sunk. He knew she was gone. Hey, Sunshine. Happy Sunday. I don't think they were on any assistance. I could be wrong. But yeah, they didn't have a lot. They lived pretty poor. Chris said CCF sent a team to Utah to search an area Mary suggested. What do you think about that? Well, there was that. Apparently, they made that monument, like little memorial thing. I know Mary went back to try and find it, and she couldn't. But we saw it. So it was weird that they did that in Utah. Summer's never been to Utah. Dawn's obsessed with Utah for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Baby Joe's case, his brother testified against his father. It took him a while to tell what he saw because he was scared. Yeah. I don't think he would sell his daughter. Candace, on the other hand, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, well, Candace said some shady shit. Well, and just like her behavior. As soon as Dawn went to jail, Like she was out living the good life. She was having a blast, chatting with everybody, laughing, cutting it up. She was doing great. Meanwhile, she had lost every single child she's ever had. They've all been taken away and one went missing, and she lost her husband, and she's doing great. Like, I've always said, Candace has a real darkness in her that I wouldn't put anything past her. Yeah, Candace is shady. And they could have, if they cremated her, took her ashes there and spread them, it's very possible. And there'd be no way for law enforcement to figure out. Like, you can't, I don't think you can DNA test ashes. Okay. Come up here and have a love. You're such a suck. Every time I stream, you gotta do this. Want a back scratch? Oh, yeah. I like the back scratches, Dad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. There's this stuff. Oh. This just looks so wrong. Prairie Boy merch. Yeah. I should get a shot of me and Chubbs. She could have been snatched by a local, Lou, for sure. And of course, if anybody, like if the boys did something, they're not going to admit it. Hunter, if he did something, he's not going to admit it, you know. Xena. Quick Java and Puff. Just have to say, justice for Amanda Todd and her family, who are dear friends, sad. After almost 10 years, the creep from the Netherlands charged on all 5 counts. Now to wait. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one, but yes, justice for Amanda Todd. Hey, Vixen. I don't know what the heck you just wrote, but look on the news in BC. It's all over there. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it. The name sounds familiar. Yeah, he's spoiled Aaron. Yeah. He's the big suck. You're so heavy, though. Goodness. You have got to go on a diet for sure. Yes. Hey, Diddley. Oh, your phone was in your pocket. I was wondering, what the heck was that? I need to get one of those baby Bjorn things. Just plop Chubbs in there. I think that'd be hilarious. Okay, on your claws. You're as close to me as you can get, you know. Yeah, he is a trip. one whisker out of the cat for the chat. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not tugging on his whiskers. Pull one of mine out for the chat. He just can't get enough of me sometimes. It's crazy. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. Do need to teach your children to be safe online for sure. Hey, Lakeisha. Peaches yet to come see Chubbs. Yep. You think he would get tired of this, but nope. Okay, we'll just get you right up in there. You big old lummox. Your ex pulled on the cat's whiskers one time. I said, if you value your life, you won't do that again. Save our children at all costs. Absolutely. Regarding the church, did Dawn ever mention anyone other than the pastor, Robin Dotson? He did talk about, I think it was the people who created the SDA church. But as far as other people in that area that went to the church, I don't think so. I don't think he mentioned anyone else. Okay, you're like a bowling ball that has a fire inside of it. You're so hot. I'm going to have to put you down, buddy. I know. You're fighting it. I know. And hair everywhere. You can see it just floating around here. Mm-hmm. He loves his daddy. You have a cat that got really fat and got the name Chubbs. Real name is Miss Cleo, also known as Cleopatra. Oh, Cleopatra. Oh, man. Ellen White. Yes, he did talk about Ellen White. There was someone else, too. I think a guy. I can't remember the name, but yeah, he talked about them. Interested to know what my theory is for summer. Well, I got two main ones. My first main one is Candace did not want summer around. She didn't want any of the children around. She did not like being a mother. She knew that since Dawn loved summer so much that if all the children were taken by CPS, Dawn would fight to get them back because he would not want to be without summer. So my theory is she got rid of summer, knowing that CPS was about to come and take away all the children. That way, Dawn wouldn't fight to get them back. That's my main theory. And if you, well, Candace has deleted so much of her stuff, but if you go back and just look at her videos and stuff, there's always like a real darkness to them. Even once she did, it was just a bunch of pictures of her family, but the music she chose wasn't appropriate for, like, sharing family pictures. It wasn't happy, upbeat music. Like, she always had a darkness. So it really makes me wonder. And the fact that she's so happy now. Yeah, I think that if I had to pick something, I think that's exactly what happened. Yeah, the fire video. There was a bunch. Like, even before Summer went missing, like, all of her videos were like dark. Don shared a video that said the Pope was working with government to create natural disasters to drive people to faith and trick them to worship Satan. He did get, yeah, when he got going about that church, he got saying some pretty off the wall stuff, didn't he? If you're going to try and come in here and insult someone, at least, use proper English. I'm just going to leave that there. I don't even know what you're trying to say. Let's go, Brandon. Hello. Shaved head always bothered you? Yeah. Hey, Mandy K. Yeah, I don't know if I buy that story. I mean, it is believable that she tried to cut her hair to look like her brother's, but I don't know. I mean, kids do stuff like that, but oh, look at that. You actually spelled something correctly. Congratulations. Dumbass. Hey, Nikki Two Poles. I don't know why people even bother like trolling. You got to create an account and do all this and then come on the chat just to say something nasty, and what? You just get blocked. And you look dumb. Like, I don't know. You think they'll solve it and arrest someone soon? I think that there's one chance that this is going to get solved, and that is if when Don gets out, if he does something. It's all on Don. Everyone else is they're all locked up, but with everything that's happened, I'm sure Don is supremely pissed. So maybe when he gets out, he's gonna do something. Other than that, unless like law enforcement has something that we have no idea about, and they'll solve it all on their own. But as far as what we've seen, I think that's the only possibility that this is going to get solved. Salem Slammer, in my opinion, if the footprints are real, I think Candace walked her into the woods and smothered her with the pillow. Could very well be. Mean and miserable keyboard jerks. Mm-hmm.
We're having gas wars up in here. Let's find that.
Yeah. Click on that. Apparently, they're having gas wars in Saskatchewan. Everyone's dropping prices. So yeah, I'm gonna be if that's happening here, I'll be going and filling up my truck, my bike, jerry can. Tim isn't in it for nothing. I don't know. Tim's a weird guy. It just could be that he's just a weird guy tied to the case. He might, he might be involved somehow. That's another one I wouldn't put it past him. He's weird for sure. Going up here in Florida. In Canada, well, here I think it's $1.79 a liter. So that's about, well, if you multiply it by 4.4, I think it's 4.4. So it's like $7.50 a gallon Canadian. So it's somewhere around $5 American a gallon. Yeah, Jody Sue. Can't forget about her. Yeah, I hope he comes back to YouTube. I really do. If he does, I want to have him up on my channel. For sure. Yeah, that's going to be another thing is if Don's going to get rearrested and brought to Utah once he gets out. Please, I beg you, no Jody Sue. No worries. I'm not going over her stuff. She can say whatever the hell she wants about me or whatever. Cher's all over it. That's good enough. Don't need both of us covering that psycho. Yeah, that's a good point, Prairie. Yeah, first her sister, and now her daughter. And she was jealous of Cher. That's very true. Down to $3.54 a gallon. Nice. It's good that's going down. I mean, I don't think they're going to go all the way down to what they were before all this crap happened. But they will hopefully keep going down. We have a prime minister, basically the same thing. It's a pretty similar system. I think the United States has a democracy and Canada has a democratic republic, which is very close, but it's not quite the same thing. I may have that backwards too. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, as soon as he's officially done with his sentence there, they might just pick him up right from the jail and take him right to Utah. We'll see. That's all that stuff that happened though in Utah. It's a big mess, and a lot of it doesn't make sense. Like Don was there for months hanging out with all of them. Like everybody knows Don was in Utah. And even Mary said they hung out all the time. Like, you're around the guy who did those horrible things to you as a kid, and you're letting him be around the rest of the family. You're not doing anything. So why are you doing something now? Like, it doesn't add up for me. Like, I don't want to get into it, and I don't want to start saying a bunch of shit about victims of SA because that's not the point. I'm not saying that Don didn't SA them, but the timing of them bringing the charges is weird. That's That's my point. TC, last I heard, it's October 30th. And the whole having to go to rehab after thing was waived for some reason. I don't know why. Think he really suddenly left Utah because of Jose or another reason? I think there was more than just that reason. That's why it would be impossible for them to convict Don. Well, they can convict Don for a couple because he did admit to some of it. But he didn't admit to all of the accusations, but he did admit to some. So he could get charged with that. But from what I remember, he only ever admitted to doing things as a minor. So I don't even know if they could give him any time for that. Subbed up from Jay, my favorite. Jay is awesome. I think you'd want to save the children. Yeah. Like this only came out because Summer went missing. So I've always felt very uneasy about that. I don't get why they would do that. Like, I don't see the reason behind it to do it then. Like, why not do it before? And there was, I can't remember which one, but some saying that they didn't even know Dawn had a daughter. So that's why, and I don't buy that. He was there for like months. So I really don't think that he kept the fact that he had a daughter a secret. The fact that he was welcome around the family, it just doesn't scream anything to me that would lead me to believe that he kept his daughter a secret. Especially since he apparently loved her so much. I'm sure he talked about her all the time. I think CM brought it out. Try to get him to talk. Well, CM was the spearhead of it for sure. Oh, it wasn't the rehab. It was just a DUI class. Well, he might have done that while in the jail. Maybe that's why. But yeah, we'll see what happens end of October. That's going to be, well, if he's a free man after that, it's going to be very interesting to see what he does. We'll see if Candace comes back and all that. If he goes back to 110 Ben Hill, or if he goes somewhere else. Yeah, they probably do have those meetings. Yeah. So if he did that while he was in jail, maybe that's why. Oh, either way. Yeah, we'll see what happens when he gets out. Teacup Chihuahua. Oh, yes. With tiny, tiny dogs. Jay and I are not far apart. She's 2 counties over. Love to meet her sometime. Yeah. Well, we want to get down that. We want to meet her too. We're definitely, of all the places we want to go, Florida is like right up at the top of the list. He's headed straight to Knoxville for a long-awaited binger. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he is a sweetheart. We got 2. This one kind of favors me, and the black one, Matthias, kind of favors Cher. Yeah, we shall see what happens. Well, that's an hour. I think I'm going to cut this off, and we're going to go have some lunchy and figure out what we're going to do with the rest of the day. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging and hitting the thumbs up, sharing this out. You're awesome. And just being here. Love you guys. And yeah, I really love these morning coffees and chats. I say that all the time, but I do. We're so relaxed and we can talk about whatever. So I believe Cher's going live tonight. And hope to see y'all there. So until then, I love you. And this is True Crime Productions with Prairie Boy 77, aka Prairie Boy 77, aka Mr. Cher, aka the Beard of Reason, aka the Voice of Reason, saying good day, good night, and Godspeed. Bye, guys.